Safronov's final punishment is allocated in the form of imprisonment for a term of 22 years to be served in a strict regime correctional colony and a fine of 500,000 rubles.
Investigative journalist Ivan Safronov is convicted of treason and will serve 3 years less than the maximum sentence after a more than 2-year-long battle in a Moscow court. And just before the verdict was delivered on Monday, September 5th, Safronov was offered a plea bargain, cutting his prison time to 12 years. But he refused, telling the court to, quote, get lost. The heavy sentence is seen by his supporters as unprecedented.
Their phrases about illegality and groundlessness cannot reflect all the absurdity that has happened today and that we all have witnessed.
The accusations against Ivan Safronov have not been proven from what I could read in open sources. Therefore, this seems to me a rather cruel punishment for the journalism that Ivan Safronov was doing.
As I'm concerned, there have never been sentences like this. Ivan is not a repeating offender or a criminal. In our country, maniacs and pedophiles are not given this many years as they've given Ivan Safronov, a good journalist, a decent person.
This, as Russia's invasion of Ukraine 6 months ago has led to stricter censorship laws in the country, with hundreds of journalists fleeing and those who remain cowed into silence. The defense say Safronov's article, which exposed plans for the sale of 20 Su-35 fighter jets to Egypt for $2 billion, are the root of the treason charges. At the time of Safronov's arrest in July 2020, he was an advisor to the state's space agency head. He was accused of revealing state secrets to an alleged spy in the Czech Republic. Agency officials claim Safronov did not have access to state secrets. Independent investigators from the Proact media outlet found no substance to such allegations, claiming the information was easily searchable on the internet. But the court refused to even look at these findings. Safronov comes from a family of investigative journalists. His father, also Ivan, worked as a correspondent for the same newspaper. He mysteriously died in 2007 by falling from a window of his apartment's building. Coincidentally, he was working on a similar investigation on jet sales to Iran. Ivan's defense will appeal the verdict, with his supporters and the journalist community calling for his release. But the Kremlin has already come out saying, quote, the verdict is strict. There is nothing else to say. It looks like Ivan will be behind bars for the next 22 years, or at least as long as the current regime is in power.